Hey, I'm Christie Hatman, and I'm getting everybody updated on what's going on between my business, Hatman's Menagerie, and the city of Mammoth Spring. This is going to be video 3. Just to recap, video number 1 was when I responded to the mayor telling me to get things off my sidewalk. I responded in writing. Video number 2 is the letter I got from the city attorney threatening me with prosecution and a civil suit, and to remove my items after 10 days. So this is going to be video number 3, and you are looking at the beautiful Ruth Anne Phillips. She is a wonderful lady who has a business in Mammoth Spring right across the street from mine, and it's called Ruth Anne Banana. And she's so interesting. She has she does art classes. She has a really wonderful shop with unique items, wedding dresses, lots of art, lots of handmade items, but truly unique. It's not cheesy stuff. You know, a lot of times you go to places and this one's special. It's really a neat place. She's like a pickleball champion. She's had a very interesting life, neat lady. So when I told her what was going on with my store, she volunteered to go talk to the city council, and I did not know what she was going to say. And as I sat and listened to her on August 4th of 2025, I was kind of blown away with the way she's a lot more what's the word, she can put words into forms that are effective and concise. And she can use logic in ways, you know, I can think about it, but she can put the logic and the thought into some really good words. She's really good with words. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play, this is about a 5-minute audio. This was the beginning of the city council meeting, and I might pause it occasionally to just clarify something, but you're going to hear the audio, and then at the beginning and the end of this audio, when you hear the man's voice is Mayor Danny Bush. So here we go, August 4th, 2025. I think we're going to have 8. I haven't done a final count, but I think there's going to be 8 parts to this, just the meeting. So that's going to make 10 parts total. So here we go, Ruth Anne Phillips.
Ms. Phillips?
Yes, well, is there a specific place I'm supposed to stand, or do I just... Wherever?
On your chair.
How about here? I don't want to stand on the chair. Alright.
Are you ready to, yeah.
Alright, well, hello everybody, and good evening. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak. My name is Ruth Anne Phillips, and my husband and I have had a residence in Mammoth Spring for over 25 years. I'm also the business owner of Ruth Anne Banana, Extravaganza Bridal, and Fafa at the corner of Main and 2nd. And so, if you've seen it, come on in and see me. I opened up Ruth Anne Banana right before the COVID pandemic, which made it tough for a small business to survive. If you haven't been in my shop, I sell goods from Haiti and Nepal to help an orphanage we sponsor in Haiti, and also to stop trafficking of women and children in Nepal. I also expanded to include the sale of arts and crafts made by our local artists and community members. My idea was always the idea of shopping with a purpose and to help the communities that I love the most. It was brought to my attention a few weeks ago that my neighbor across the street, Christie, has been contacted by the city about her goods on the sidewalk. Before I provide an opinion on that, I would like to say that every time a new business opens in Mammoth, I am thrilled and excited, and the opening of Christie's business was no different. Have you been inside? It's beautiful, it's artistic, it's unique, and it's just like Mammoth Spring. There are a few things that I find problematic about our town going after small business. After all, small businesses are the backbone of America, and they support our communities with taxes, tourism, and jobs. we should welcome all business at every opportunity. Businesses are not the enemy. Additionally, to use the Americans with Disabilities Act as a reason to go after a small business is disingenuous in a town like ours with aging streets, sidewalks, and infrastructure. We have potholes in our streets and sidewalks without railings, drop-offs of over 2 feet, cracks, significant deterioration, and no wheelchair access for most of the main streets. If the primary concern was our disabled citizens, the first course of action would not be to go after a small business. It would be an effort to secure funding to fix our infrastructure. Does Mammoth Spring really want to fix the sidewalks and streets to make them more ADA compliant? Or is that just an excuse to try to scare a small business owner into submission? Wouldn't we be better served as a community to support our businesses and look to providing support and care for our disabled, our elderly? Maybe a grant to support our disabled citizens, a teen outreach center, maybe a farmer's market. If you're worried about the disabled, fix the sidewalks, fix the streets, install ramps and railings and handicap parking. But if this is just about someone who doesn't like the aesthetic of a local business, our city should not be using disabled people as an excuse to harass business owners. That would be wrong. Thank you for your time.
That is not what we're doing. Christie, you're up.
First of all, I got 2 things. Last week, and once again, I am Christie Hatman. I own Hatman's Menagerie, and I also own High Cotton Mercantile down on the corner.
Okay, so to be continued where I start, we're going to do that in the next video, but I want to go back and touch on what Ruth Ann said. She encouraged the city to do some other things to be more ADA compliant, because if you just walk up the 2 blocks of downtown Mammoth Spring and then back down the other side of the 2 blocks, there are lots of sidewalks in much worse shape than what we have. And she just, she donates her time. She came and spoke on my behalf and for other business owners. And I really appreciate her going in, and to have other business owners back you in this situation is wonderful. So I want to thank Ruth Ann. So that's the end of video number 3. Coming up is video number 4, where I begin to address the council. So stay tuned for that.